guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I have a new Essence Cosmetics makeup update. So it isn't only just makeup like to put on your face and stuff like that. I also have some nail polish items, and of course I'm also going to do a video on the Catrice Cosmetics Spring Summer 2021 update as well. But in this video I am going to talk about the Essence items, and I'm really excited about this. Like twice a year Essence Cosmetics comes out with a seasonal kind of update. So they do that for spring, summer, as well as fall, winter. And I was already waiting on this package to arrive because I know that this month in March, the new collection will be slowly getting into stores. And there will also be some items discontinued. I'm not quite sure if I can find a list online about what items will be discontinued. But if I can find it, I will definitely leave it in the pinned comment down below, or as well in the description box. So if you're curious about that, I will try to look it up for you guys. But yeah, I am going to talk about the new Essence products. I'm just going to take my regular setup so you could just see my hands swatching and just opening all the items to see what they are like. And I'm going to do a voiceover like usual for that. But I know that you guys have left some really good feedback on my question if you would like me to do more face-to-face intros like I'm doing right now, and a lot of you said you really liked it, so that is why I'm also doing that for this video. But yeah, for the rest of the video I will be talking about what this box contains and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really curious about it. But if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would like to do so. Hit that notification bell as well and become a part of my little nail family here at YouTube. But thanks a lot for watching already. Of course, I'm going to really talk through all of the items, and there are a ton more items that are coming into stores from this month on. Of course, I'm just being sent a specific selection of the new collection items. So yeah, if you're curious to see what else we'll be getting in stores, just check out their website and Instagram. But thanks so much for watching. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video as well. So, as I mentioned, I am going to share the new Spring Summer Collection 2021 update by Essence Cosmetics. I am really excited for these products because I pretty much am always really excited for the new makeup and nail polish items that Essence Cosmetics comes out with. Just for the record, Essence Cosmetics is completely cruelty-free. They have a ton of vegan products. I feel like more than 90%, or maybe even their entire collection is completely vegan. And yeah, I just really love the fact that they are really inexpensive and so easy to get your hands on here in the Netherlands or Europe, or pretty much worldwide, to be honest. I think you can pretty much order them online as well through different resellers or even from their direct web store. But here is a little overview of all of the items I got in this box. Of course, as I mentioned, it is a specific selection of the entire new updated collection, so there are a ton more items out there. And I will try to get my hands on some of the other polishes that aren't included in this particular update, as well as some polishes from the Shine Last and Go collection. But let's start out with the first item already, which is the Out in the Wild eyeshadow palette. This one is gorgeous. It's called 01 Don't Stop Blooming. I think there is another palette as well, which is more green toned based. I'm not quite sure what that one's called, something with jungle, something, I'm not quite sure, but that one has more of like green tones and brown tones, and this one is more on the warmer side with some rosy colors and a ton of shimmers actually. So yeah, I'm just going to swatch them 4 colors at a time on my arm. So let's roll up my sleeve and start the swatch party. I have to say that I wasn't really impressed by by this palette, and that is just simply because I have had so many amazing palettes from different brands, not only Essence Cosmetics or Catrice Cosmetics, which I will be doing an update video on as well a little later. I think it will be next week already, so definitely check it out if you're curious about that. But I have tried so many beautiful eyeshadow palettes that I've become quite the critic when it comes to eyeshadows, and especially pigmentation and not being chalky, stuff like that. And I noticed in this palette that, as usual, the super shimmery, metallic-y, like glittery goodness kind of colors are really nice, really easy to apply, very soft to the touch as well. But the matte colors are just less pigmented, even a little chalky every now and then, and I think these will have to be layered on the lids to really make the color pop. Of course, you can use it as a blending or transition color if you only want to use it to blend out and just have a little bit hint of color and not the full blown, for example, the matte rose kind of color. They will be great for that, but other than that, don't expect a huge amount of color payoff with the non-shimmery colors, because the matte ones are just a little chalky and they will need a lot of work to actually make them work. But yeah, this palette is only €6.99 in euros, as well as the green version. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. It is quite inexpensive, so that is a big plus. Next up, I have some false lashes. It has been years, like really years, that I have worn false lashes for the last time, but these look really fluttery, really cute, and of course you can shorten them if they are a little too wide for your own eye shape. These lashes were $2.99, by the way. Of course, I have been sent out this package from my PR company for free, but I'm not getting paid or anything like that to make this video. I've just worked with them for so long, and I love sharing some new items also when it comes to makeup. So yeah, next item is actually a brow powder and pencil, kind of like a brow definer or something like that. So on one side you have the little spongy tip with some brow powder, and on the other side you actually have a pencil, and I was quite intrigued with the shape of the pencil. I haven't really seen anything like that before, so yeah, I'm quite curious to see if it will work. Unfortunately, this color is way too dark for me. I have more of like an ashy blonde kind of color when it comes to brow items. Usually blonde colors are way too warm and a little bit ginger-like, which definitely doesn't suit my own hair color. So yeah, I hope that they have a lighter color which is less warm, more ashy. And yeah, I'm really curious to try that one out. But the brow item was €3.39, by the way. And the next item I'm sharing here already is the new concealer. This one is only €2.89, which is awesome. I have been obsessing over Essence Cosmetics concealers for years. I actually have one that I use now. I think that's like the camouflage something concealer. I really have no idea. I never really pay attention to what they're called. I just got that one in a package like 6 months ago or like 9 months ago or something. And I love that one. Even though I don't use like makeup every single day, I don't even use it on a weekly or sometimes even monthly basis, but I do love to play around with it, and I have played around with it for so long. I have actually done makeup artistry as a hobby ever since I was like 20 or something like that. So yeah, I've been doing that for a really long time as well. But the concealer is really nice and really recommend it. I do think that the shade that I got was a little bit too warm, a little bit too yellowy, so there is even a lighter shade, so I think I'm going to pick that one up once all of these items are in store. But next up is actually like, it's not really a setting powder, it's more of like a concealer, foundation powder, however you want to call it, or more of like a no makeup look item, because it is a mineral product and these tend to not really have a lot of color. Even this one is called translucent. I do feel like because I am that pale, it does like show off a little pigment, since it's more of like a skin kind of, yeah, just a soft skin color, I'd say. It's not super pigmented, and I am really curious to see what it looks like on the face. But the powder was €3.59 in euros, and there are more colors if I'm correct. But let's continue with some lip items. First of all, I have a lip butter, which is $1.99. I will get into a lip serum as well. Secondly, that one was $2.89, and there is a plumping lip filler as well, which I will show at the end, which is $3.59. So it's kind of like going up in price in the order that I'm showing you these. But I have to say, I was really impressed by the lip butter, which is the one I'm sharing right here, as well as the one I am going to swatch after this. The lip butter is just a nice consistency. It feels really nice to the touch. It feels really hydrating to the lips as well, which is something that I really need in life, especially now. It is still not really super warm here in the Netherlands, so yeah, I'd rather add a little bit more of products like these than have chapped, dry lips. That's just not a pretty sight, and it can be quite painful as well. So please, like, rub up and moisturize those lips. But yeah, the second one was actually the lip serum. This one was about, let me check, €2.89. It has a little brush. The other one didn't really have an applicator, so I would suggest to just put some onto your finger and just apply it to the lip. But this one, of course, has a little brush applicator. It is a little less thick than the lip butter. Of course, this is a serum, so yeah, I pretty much love this one. I really love the applicator as well. It is not a super big one, which is something that I love, and I really love how this one smells too. It is very fruity, very sweet. And the last lip item is actually a plumping lip filler. This one contains a ton of beautiful shimmer. It really smells kind of mentholy, I'd say. It has that typical lip plumping ingredient, which is mint most of the time. I don't really feel like it really makes my lips a lot bigger, but I do love how it feels on my lips. It doesn't really irritate them like some other plumping lip products tend to do, on me personally at least. I really like the shimmer, and yeah, other than that, it's just, it wears like a clear shimmery gloss. It's nothing fancy or special or something like that, but it's really nice to just have in your purse or whatever, and just bring it to work or something like that, you know. It's a nice one. Of course, it does contain some shimmer. I'm not quite sure if everyone will like that. I don't really mind it, but if I have the option to choose one with or without shimmer, I would go for the one without, because I just feel like it looks better on my lips. But yeah, here you can see a little close-up of the shimmer once again. It is a clear colored gloss, I'd say, with mentally plumping kind of stuff going on in there. But yeah, let's continue with a face primer, and this one is actually from the same kind of range as the mineral powder as well as the concealer was. I really love the face products by Essence, if you wouldn't have noticed that already. The only thing is, I think the cap of this one wasn't fully screwed onto the like tube, I'd say. So there was a little bit of product spilled out into the cap. I am going to clean that up. By the way, I just didn't want to do it in this video, because otherwise it would just be like 5 minutes of you guys watching me clean out a little cap, which is quite boring. But this primer is €3.89. Of course, prices may vary depending where you live, and also it might vary a little bit what date these items will get into stores near you, also depending where you live, because I know that in Germany these items are already completely out in stores, and here in the Netherlands I think it will be the 15th of the 15th of March, I guess. Now I'm recording it, it is the 12th, but yeah, I'm working ahead a little bit because work has been really busy. So yeah, that's why I'm talking in the past, probably when this video will go live. But next item is actually an eye cream or an eye serum. It is quite watery and a little bit goes a really long way. I really love eye serums like this, or just eye products in general, because you know, I am already 30 years old and I have to step up my skincare game. And I really love the fact that this one is a depuffing one, because you know, sometimes you don't have a lot of time to sleep and your eyes are just a little swollen and a little puffy. And just to freshen up your look, one of those serums can really help. But yeah, that serum was $3.39. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but the next item is €4.59, which is a Milky face moisturizer. I really love the little pump that this specific bottle has. I think it was a glass bottle as well, which just gives it a little more of like a sturdy hold if you're using this item. Once again, it is quite watery and a little bit goes a really long way. Like I did 2 pumps on my hand just to get the pump like started, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it is a lot of product. I'd say 1 pump is enough for your entire face. I wouldn't really lather this on either, but yeah, it is a very nice softly scented moisturizer. I'm not quite sure how this one will work underneath makeup, because I simply don't wear full faces of makeup every day, even every week or every month. So yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. But if you're curious, definitely try it out, because it's below €3.50, which is really a steal if you ask me. Then for the last part of this little unboxing, like sharing you the new items, are the nail items. And first of all, I have gotten some French manicure press-on nails. These have an almond shape, which is awesome if you have shorter nails. But for me, I have long natural nails, or at least they're not really long at the moment. But as you can see here, I do still have that little shorter ring fingernail, which is slowly but steadily growing back long again. So if you do have shorter nails, definitely check them out. The only thing was I couldn't find the price of these, so I'm not quite sure how much the press-ons are, but I can guess they are in between like €2, maybe €3 max. Essence is very inexpensive. But next up, there's also the new Pretty Fast nail polish collection, and I received the first color already. I am going to try and see if I can get the other colors as well. I think there are like 6 or 8 colors or something like that. And these actually promise to dry within 40 seconds. So I'm really excited to try them out. And the nail polishes are only $1.39 each, which is really inexpensive. And then the last item that I got is actually a hand cream, or like a hand mask. So you can use a little bit as a hand cream, but you can wear some like hand care gloves and really lather this cream on and leave it on like a mask for like 30 minutes or something like that, or even longer, of course. I really like this one. It isn't like super thin, but it isn't super thick either. I felt like it really settled into the skin and soaked up into the skin quite nicely, and it didn't leave a tacky layer or anything like that. I really don't like it when hand creams really leave like an oily, sticky residue, and I didn't notice that at all with this one. So I think I am going to throw this item in my purse that I bring to work, so I can just lotion up my hands a little bit during the day, because I do have to wash my hands a lot, disinfect them, use like all alcohol and stuff like that, so I can need a little hand cream a couple of times a day. But yeah, this was the new Essence Cosmetics Spring Summer update already. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything like that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. And as usual, I hope to see you in my next video.